guys, welcome to my live. I've been MIA, so I thought I'd come on here see if I can catch any of you guys. Sorry I did not give more notice, um, but hey y'all, I'm gonna give a few seconds for a few people to come in. But those of you who may be catching this in the replay, I just want to say hey. Sorry I've been MIA. Been a long day. um, Actually, a long couple of days, but I'm here, guys. I am here. Hey, guys, as you come in, if you will, please say hello. Tell me where you are located. And let's get this thing started. So, first of all, I want to say, I usually do upload pretty regularly. What I would like to know for those of you who are subscribed to the channel and who um, may check out my videos on a regular basis. Do you like daily uploads or would you prefer less frequent uploads? I know some people say that channels, or should I say, the subscribers don't like you to upload too often, that they consider that overbearing and may unsubscribe. So I started thinking about that because I do actually upload pretty regularly. Now, the last 2 days I have not uploaded, and I had a friend having a surgery, and then that required me to travel and different things of this nature. So that's where I have been. So just let me know, guys. Those of you who consume my content on a regular basis, are you okay with the daily uploads, or would you prefer maybe every other day? So I just wanted to put that out there. Let me know in the comments here, and then if you catch it in the replay, you can let me know there as well. But not sure what just happened, but I am back, guys. So hey y'all, hey, welcome to my live tonight. I am going to be talking about just a few things. I want to ask y'all something. What do y'all now? I don't know if you guys know who Blueface and Krishan Rock are, but I just saw a live that was Blueface's mom. Now I always thought it was kind of weird how she kind of jumps into uh, the situations when it comes to oh, thanks, Galatians. But like I was saying, what do y'all think of Blueface's mother? I think it's kind of weird how she's kind of overzealously in things that is his life. You know, he has moved out. He has his own place. He does his own thing. But every single thing that happens dealing with him, it seems like she always has to come out and have something to say. And just some of the things that she says about her son just seems very weird. And it's also very weird that she has so much to say about the women that he's with, even almost kind of trying to create drama with the women, even though he's a grown man. What do y'all think about that? I just saw her put up a video talking about how she has felonies on her arrest record and they all relate to her children, and how heavily involved she is with her children, which is basically what I'm speaking about. I just thought it was kind of weird. And so I want to ask you guys. So if you are here, give me your 2 cents on that. And if you're, like I said, catching this in the replay, Just tell me how you feel about that. I'm just curious. I just think it's kind of weird. Just how, yeah, Blueface is a rapper. Krishan Rock is a female rapper slash, I guess, protege of his. It was a bunch of, there are like some of these dramatic people out here who have a lot that goes on, but I don't know. It's just kind of weird how they interact with one another, and like I said, how the mother acts. But one of the things I want to talk about tonight, that's on my agenda, one of the first things is TK family, and it's officially me. I think it's the official me, or it's officially me. um I saw a post he put up. The last live we did talk about Tanea. She's the mother on TK Family. She's the mama of the triplets and the little boy with what's his name, Keontae. And the last thing we knew from Tanea was that she was leaving the state of Georgia, that she basically was cutting everybody off and starting anew. And then she did a video saying that she was going out of town and, like I said, moving. But then here comes a video today from Keontae saying, I'm glad I have them back in my life. And he was referring to the kids. Now, I did not watch the video. So I don't know if he's trying to say he has the kids and she's gone, or what the deal is. But whatever the case is, um I'm glad that, if he does want his kids back in his life, that he does have that. Obviously they deserve to have both of their parents. Even if they aren't perfect, they still deserve to have their parents. So if that's what he wants, that's definitely something to be happy for. um I think it's, the fact that she has put herself in a position that she's having another child. This will be baby number 5 for her. Not knowing who the father is obviously is not something to just be head over heels about. But the fact is, she's in the situation she's in. I think it's kind of irresponsible of her to be in it. In 2023, this is not something that we have to have or need to have. Being out here having children or whatever with guys on this type of casual situation, nor should you be in this situation when you have kids already that you can't take care of. You should really be trying to do better for yourself every day that you live, instead of staying in the same situation or maybe even doing worse. So um she definitely, she talks about Keontae not being the greatest father, and obviously I don't know this man, so I don't know nothing about him. So I mean, if that's what it is, that's what it is. He's not the greatest father, but he's still the father in that scenario. He's the one father that's still around, and you have to give credit for even just that. I mean, he's still there when no one else is. So I think those kids deserve to have what they have. They don't know he's imperfect. They love him just like he is imperfect and all. So I think it's good that he's around. I think it really is. Hey, Tammy Smith, welcome to the live. And Galatians, I had said welcome, but welcome again. Guys, as you come in, if you will, please hit the like button. Also, don't be afraid to say hello. I'd like to greet you back. We are a small crowd, small in number, but big in heart. So as you come in, please definitely say hey and let me know you're in here so that I can speak to you. We're talking about TK family, Miss Tammy, and we're just talking about the fact that Keontae from the channel The Official Me, or It's Officially Me, or whatever his channel's name is, he's the father in that scenario. And he was saying that the kids are back in his life, because she had blocked him and wouldn't talk to him and stuff. So the kids are back in his life, and so I was just saying that, imperfect though he may be, he's the only father that those kids have right now, and I think it's good that they're back in his life and he's back in theirs, because that's what they know. Hey, Mimi. Welcome to the live. Hey, Sean. Hey, everybody. Y'all be sure y'all hit that like button as you come in. So, for those of you guys who may have just jumped on, I was just talking about TK family. She has apparently allowed Keontae back in the kid's life, and before that, I just briefly mentioned Blueface. I was talking about his mom and how overly involved she seems to be to have such a grown son. And I was asking what you guys thought about that. So you can either leave your comment here, or if you want to leave it later, that's fine as well. He was one of the people that I want to talk about. Now I'm gonna say this also. I have been trying for the last 2 days to put up videos. For some reason, the last couple of videos that I put up, um, they yellow flagged me, so I have to let YouTube have time to review them before I can actually make them live. So unfortunately, that is why I actually tried earlier today to put a video up, and I tried yesterday to put a video up, and it didn't work out. So that's pretty much the situation. Um, Another thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about, one of the videos was going to be about Sky's World. I don't know if you guys watch her. Are there any people here who are familiar with that channel? She's one of the girls who is in Peach McIntyre's mentoring class or something. She's bought several products from her. She has mentioned Peach McIntyre in her community post, as well as Peach has mentioned her as one of the people. Peach put up a screenshot and it had Sky's World on there. Now, Sky's been on the platform a couple of years, just like My Jazzy Life has, and My Jazzy Life, as well, as one of the young ladies who is taking her class. There's also another little girl that I saw. Actually, I learned about her through Peach mentioning her on a live one day, and her name is It's Cousin Lily, I believe. She's one of the people that is taking Peach's class, and the last one that I know of that I've actually seen her channel was Wine Glass and Chill, the young lady I've spoken about. So these are four people who have taken some type of ongoing product and some type of live from Peach McIntyre. And Sky did a video the other day similar to the one Wine Glass did. And guys, I watched that video 2 nights ago, and it was the night before my friend was having surgery. Y'all, I was so wrecked. I was so bothered. And when I say I was bothered, I was sad, first of all, because in this video, she was talking about having bugs in her house. And honey, I ain't never seen nothing like that before. Now, I wasn't sure what I was going to see. And I still don't know why I watched that video when I was away from home, where I could kind of be comfortable and have nothing else on my plate. But I did. And honey, when I tell you it was off the chain, the thing that really got me was when she was taking the broom, sweeping the ceiling and sweeping uh, under the couch and sweeping the wall, and bugs was, I guess, falling. You couldn't really see it, but you could tell what was going on. The bugs was falling, and honey, the kids was stomping the bugs, and it was so overwhelming to me because it looked like it was just so many of them, y'all. Oh my gosh, Sean B, yes. It was so uncomfortable to watch, and I was sad for those kids, because a child should not have to live like that. And if she's been in this house for a while, whether she's got a voucher or however she's paying her bills, she should definitely do better than that. And then the thing is, these are kids that are school age that's probably going to be talked about because somebody gonna know somebody that knows somebody that know they got roaches. And somebody probably knows that girl is a content creator. You right, Mimi. She is. She's teaching them to do anything and to don't be ashamed of what you show because people are going to watch. And to be honest, I mean, that is a strategy. If that's what they want to do and that's the strategy they want to take, unfortunately, it is what it is. The sad part about it is when you get on that road, you stay on that road. When people come to you for negativity, that's what you are known for. That's what they come for. And that's what they're going to stay for, expect from you. And when you change, they're going to change. They're going to change and go somewhere else and find the same negativity as long as they stay on that trail. But see, the thing about people usually don't stay consistent. When they're in a season of low vibrational living, that's a season for them. At some point, they will turn and want better and do better, and then they won't want to see that anymore. Yes, that's a filthy situation. It really is. And Peach is not teaching them the right thing. And I don't understand why people take so much. I guess they take value in what Peach has to offer because they see her making money now. The thing about Peach started her journey during the COVID era. And around that time, I mean, things were different. People were more engaged with social media and what other people had going on because they had nothing going on. They were in the house looking for something to do. So that's what they had. But the situation that was then is no longer, like, it's not the same anymore. And being that it's not the same anymore, quite naturally, what is being given as far as, what they are consuming is different. And they're not going to grow like she grew. And then the thing about it is very hard to maintain a channel on negativity because usually people don't have a all the time everyday negative existence. Now Peach has made an art form of taking her channel, finding some type of BS, making it a possible viral moment. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. But she's committed to whatever she has to do. She'll throw anybody under the bus, even that newborn baby of hers. That was the most awful thing I think I've seen in quite some time. I mean, she had no respect for the baby, no respect for what the child was going through, no respect for the NICU as a whole, nothing. And it was really sad. I mean, it really was sad. Hey, Passion Lisa. I think Peach is steering a lot of people wrong, and I think that they're going to see, because even that video that the young lady posted, Sky, it didn't get a lot of views, comparatively speaking. Now she is growing her channel, and again, like I said, if you grow negatively, you're going to have to maintain a level of negativity. That's what people are going to come for. That's what they're going to expect. And if you ever, once you do grow and you ever try to change your channel, it's going to change your viewership. It's going to change the people who stay around. And unfortunately, that usually does not fare well for people. And y'all see the Jacksons of Atlanta put up she went in labor early. It's bad enough she already did that my water broke in Walmart prank. Now, you know, they're another one. Who got on YouTube 3 days ago? She got a YouTube 3 days ago. Who? Tell me who you're talking about. Yeah, I can't either. Um, I don't like his obnoxiousness. I don't like how he shows a level of disrespect to people. He has this superiority complex about himself that he feels he's superior to others. It's pretty off putting. Plus, he's got that femininity about him that really makes you question. Exactly, exactly, Mimi. You mean Justine? Exactly. Oh, you did say Queen. Sky's World actually has been on YouTube for several years. Maybe that's some other channel, or maybe she started a second channel. This young lady, gosh, it's Sky's World, but she also goes by something else. Yeah, that is a problem. It really is, and I don't know what to say other than I hope that the wrath that's probably headed their way don't happen in public. I'm just gonna say that I don't want to see nobody suffer, and they really setting themselves up for failure. Her channel goes by something else other than Sky's World. Let me get my other phone so I can look it up because when I first looked at her, I put in Sky's World and she didn't come up right away. Then I found her, but it's Sky something nine. Um, Let me see. My purse fell over, so I had to go and get it. Hold on, y'all. You ain't. You know what? Not a Buzz Life, but you know what though? I think she need to name it something worse than a Bug's Life. Like, child, that was too much going on. And when after watching that video, I itched all night. I did. I was scratching and scratching it. It was awful. I said, why I did this to myself? Because that was not cute. Sky's Life 09. Her channel is at Sky's Life 09. So if you put in Sky's World and you've never searched her before, she may not come up. You may have to do it like that. And that's how I actually found her. And then after that, her regular channel came up. But yeah, when I went and actually tried to put up the video that I did about her channel, YouTube yellow tagged it. So I had to ask for a review before I could even post it. Same thing happened today with my video about the Jacksons of Atlanta. You right. A roach infested hoarder would be a good one. Now that one would be a good one. Yeah, that would be a good one. Tell me what y'all think. Do y'all consider that a form of abuse to children? The fact that she has them living in those conditions, because people don't realize, but roaches can affect your breathing. It's already showing that you have a very unclean and unkept house, but they've been known to affect kids, especially kids with like asthma and things. They make the condition worse. And I'm just wondering, like, what do you really have going on that you don't have, especially if you're an at-home mom, that you can't clean like that? That's really where I was going with that passionately. Like, can you, is that something that defects can get involved in? Like, or is that just considered maybe untidy living, but not necessarily abuse? You know what? I don't know if they bite or not. Oh God, my skin is crawling again. I don't know if they bite or not, but oh, I mean, oh my goodness, that's all I could say. That's all I could say is, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, cause oh my goodness, it's nasty. Like, who want that? I mean, they are so disrespectful. Like, they will crawl anywhere. They will be all over your babies. Oh my lord. Oh, like it's I don't know, y'all. I just don't know. Mm-mm-mm. It's awful. I just don't know why a person would want to put themselves and their children in that position. I didn't know that. I don't watch Hoarders, honey. I can't watch that. Mm-mm. Like, mm-mm. I just can't. I can't, y'all. I just can't. I can't watch that. It's too much going on for me. Mm-mm. I can't watch that, and I'm gonna change the stuff because, like I said, my skin is crawling, and I think that it's sad that she doesn't take the time. I mean, if you want your and did y'all see how dirty her house was? Like, I really was feeling her ways about that wine glass girl, but baby, she got her beat. You right. She wasn't embarrassed by that. Like, it was just a, and then just put up a video or short a few hours ago, talking about self care, and she in a hotel. I said, Wayne, you done took your nasty ass to them people place and taking them damn bugs off of them. Oh, Lord have mercy. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. The nerve of her. I just really like the nerve of you. Your house nasty as hell, and you want to go take your wretched ass to somebody's hotel. That's why you gotta kind of peek around and look at the environment when you go to hotels now. Gotta take your little blue light to make sure everything look good. And if you see any remnants of bugs, you gotta get the heck on. Like, for real. People like that got the nerve to take your ass to somebody damn hotel nasty as your damn house is. They should make you show your house when you go to a hotel. And if that shit look a certain type of way, be like, we good. You could stay somewhere else. Go to the damn Motel 6. And then it was a nice hotel. Child, we just finished talking about Peach because this young lady is in Peach's mastermind class. Now, this is my question, y'all. Let's just keep it real, all the way real. How in the hell Peach got the nerve to try to tell somebody how to have a mastermind? Like, how you talking to someone about their mentality? As crazy as she is, why do you feel that she is someone to listen to when it comes to anything about a mental state? That is just beyond crazy to me. This girl, one day she got a horrible husband, the next day he a good man, the next day this, the next day that. She's basically buying his affection. Now, I don't know if they have some kind of unspoken okay rule, but she really makes her husband look awful. He looks awful. He looks stupid. He looks slow. To sit and be okay with those things. And even if he is okay, even if they have an agreement, it has to affect his manhood and his inner self the way she does him publicly, the way she humiliates him, the way she'll have him on camera when he's sleeping and calling him bums and stuff. That has to affect him unless he just really beyond, like, has no touch with reality. And that might be right. Now, this is the $1 million question for me. Now, he might be nasty, but he keeps a clean house. That's one thing I say about Wood. That Negro cleans his behind off. He cooks his behind off. But even as a man who may be okay with it, I don't understand how he's okay with it inside. He probably don't give a crap because, I mean, he's still there. He still goes public with her. Now, I noticed that he doesn't like to talk a lot when she's around. I mean, but that could be what for one reason or another. But it is true. Back to what you were saying about flashing the money. Now, this is my $1 million question. How dumb is this chick? Because if you are sitting here in the bank, we know what bank you bank with. Now we know what teller works at the bank that you go to. I mean, people are not very uneducated, or should I say, they can think their way through quite a few things. And when you look at where she banks, all you got to do is, if you're in her city and you're looking to um, basically exploit her in one way or another, all you got to do is find which bank that teller works at. And I don't even understand how it was possible that she was posting that with that teller in it, because all the Navy Federals that I go to, honey, you can't even walk in there on the phone. I was in line one day, long line too, and they told me, because I was on the phone, that I had to go outside. So how in the hell is she in there recording the teller? But I couldn't even talk to the teller. Like, I just thought that was crazy, but she really opened herself up a little bit too wide with that one. And it's cute, you go and you get your little money. But the sad part about it is that girl still living paycheck to paycheck. If you guys notice, if you pay attention to Peach, you notice when she has money and you notice when her money runs low. And another thing, yes, she does do a lot of cash, but she's really going to write a check for herself at one point that she's not going to be able to cash, because she gets her money paid into a company name, but then she goes and pulls out all the money as if it's personal funds. And either way, she does no taxes. She's not gotten any insurance. I mean, she lives so reckless. And I don't understand how these young ladies who is sitting here, I get that they see Peach got views. But honey, if you've been on here 10 years, way longer than her, and you haven't figured something out, maybe, I mean, I always hear people saying, oh, these girls need to go get regular jobs. And me personally, I'm like, okay, social media can be a regular job for someone, but maybe they don't have the intellect to make it a career. Exactly. Honestly, they don't even. Well, yeah, they can do that, but let's just say that they're local to the city. All they got to do is walk into the Navy Federals and see that lady, and then they know. So one way or another, it's not going to be hard to figure out something if you're trying to. I don't want to like really put it into words, but you get where I'm going with that. Like, she really exposed herself in a way that she really shouldn't. She thinks she's so smart, but it's like the more and more. I used to think Peach was a smart girl, even though she did dumb stuff and ignorant stuff. I really still thought she was kind of intelligent. But the more and more she does things, the less intelligent she seems. Like, I don't know. Yeah, she does do all the talking, but she might need to stop. What do you mean, Mimi? You mean by people talking about her? Is that what you mean? And that's true. Now, I'm gonna be honest. Peach does a decent video. Like when she does her shot with me, the way she does them, it's entertaining. And she's funny. She does dumb stuff that's you can't help but laugh at. So for that reason, the people who came and joined her channel, they stayed. And then she has a system. She finds something to try to take viral. Her channel grows rapidly, and then she tries to monetize the viral moment. And then when it dies down, she does the same thing over and over again. I mean, even a doofus could figure that out. You can see it by just looking. Yeah, but honestly, that spiraling that she does is her system. When she stopped, now you know that she was throwing pictures of the baby up there. When people start responding to that, then she went to back to talking about her husband. And every other day she's talking about her husband. I mean, honestly, if she stopped being ignorant and just continued to put up content, Peach has enough people that follow her that I mean, she should still get views. But these young ladies don't realize you're not Peach. Your life is not interesting in the way hers is, and because of that, you're not going to get um, the views that she's getting. Exactly. And that's how everybody feels about that girl's channel. Whether it was her gambling channel or her regular channel, that's how people feel. They feel that, she was nice, she was kind, she did good videos, so on and so forth. But then she changed. She feels like she's somebody because she has money, or that somebody was talking about her one day and they mentioned the word love bombing. And I was like, wow, like that is textbook for her. She uses her money to manipulate. She uses her money to manipulate everybody around her, and as long as it works, I mean, she thinks that makes her somebody. Now, she mentioned once on a live, she was saying how when she had her first business, she had all this money and she bought so much and did so much for everybody. And then when she got broke again, they talked about her. They talked about how stupid she was to go broke after having such a successful business, which makes sense in a way, because there's no way that I had $1 million business and I would allow myself to get to $0. Because when I see that my earnings start to decrease, I'm going to do what I have to do to pull people in to help me fix whatever is causing me to lose money. I'm not going to stay there and continue to allow myself to get to no money. So, I mean, I could get the point of them, but basically the point was they liked her as long as she had money. Afterwards, they weren't studying her. You're right. Now, I agree with that. The only thing in her videos that's entertaining is the content itself. She does not know how to edit. She does not know how to do anything. Let's be real, nothing. Someone actually came into my comments one day and told me that I took Peach's class and now I'm talking about her. I was so damn insulted because I was like, baby, I know I be doing the doggone thing. Now, don't get me wrong. I know I ain't the best editor out here. I'm not the most perfect. I'm not a lot of things, but I know I'm doing better than her. So you got me confused. Girl, I was ready to fight them. I take time and put effort into my edits. I take time and I try to put efforts into the content that I'm putting up. I mean, I try to put work in. I try to make it worth your while. And also I try to have a very unique aesthetic to my channel so that when you see my videos, you can say, "Oh, that's you know, that person." So, I like I said, I try to put the effort in. So for them to say that to me, I was really insulted. Like, cause her shit is elementary at best. I mean, for real. As a matter of fact, that's the first person I ever blocked from my channel because I said, honey, never that. I was like, it's no way I have taken her classes. I mean, look at my stuff and look at her stuff. Yes, you did. I said, ho, I'm not finna go back and forth with you. And I blocked that ass because I will never. Yeah, she's definitely an untreated mental case. And you're right. That is so textbook when it comes to her. She, the more and more time goes by, everything that she does and says to people is her insecurities. She will eventually get to the point that she cannot hide whatever her issues are, and her throat looked like it's about to explode. You're right. I think over half of their income goes to the casino. And, the funny part about that is they spend all that time at the casino and they don't even do videos anymore. They just in there throwing money away. And I don't get it. Like, after you have had a business, went broke, found another way to create a comfortable life for yourself and your children, why would you put yourself back in harm's way to be able to then again be broke again? Like, you can tell on payday that they was low. Like, you can really tell that. And it's crazy that they are not more responsible, or at least have a little bit of common sense. Like, every month, we're gonna take 10% of the money. We're gonna put it maybe in some kind of investment or some kind of something. You know, I just don't get it. I really don't. She really doesn't care about her throat. And that's the crazy thing about it. Even with all of this going on, even with the situation with her child, she does not she doesn't feel the need to get insurance or fix the things that are clearly broken. Yet these people feel that she's somebody to listen to about mindset. The shit is crazy to me. Hey, Lacey Daniel, we're talking right now, we're talking about Peach McIntyre. She came up in the conversation, although she wasn't on my docket. She came up in the conversation because she has a young lady who she's been mentoring named Sky's World. We started talking about her. And, Peach has mentored Sky's World. She has mentored Wine Glass and Chill. She also mentored My Jazzy Life. And there was one more girl that she mentored. But basically, two of the three of them have come out with these, I don't even know what to call them, overly traumatic cleaning videos, living like a damn mess. And Peach is telling them to use, these videos for content that, although people, may see it as awful, it'll still get you views. So we're just talking about the fact of them looking at Peach as someone who is worthy of listening to, for one, and then just about how careless and such she is. What you? Okay, I'm lost. You said you took what and fell asleep? You know, and that's the thing, Mimi. If Peach should just represent herself um as what she has to offer. Um Motivation and a beginner's guide to a YouTube channel. That's what she has to offer. And there's nothing wrong with that. And she could get, she alleged to have had over 100,000 people buy from her, which I really believe she's had a lot, but I don't think she's had that many because not a single soul will basically own her to say, hey, I took her class and because of her I became this or this. You did just say that you took her class, you learned a little, but what you did get out of it is motivation. So for you, it was worth the money because it motivated you to do something that you didn't do before that. So, I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that. But she keeps saying, look at this lifestyle I'm living. You're going to be like me if you buy from me. And that's where the scam is because that's misrepresenting. They will never be or get where she is from anything she has to offer. And that's just the truth. You're right. Peach don't need to mentor nobody. Not Peach is like a stripper. She here for a good time, not a long time. She knows she can't. And you're right. A negative channel will never sustain long time. Is here for now. It's here as long as people are in a low hanging fruit type of mental state and they are up for the shenanigans. When they get better, when they decide to do better, when they get tired of the BS, they're gonna move on. And like I said, that's why she tries to find a viral moment. When she finds her viral moment, her channel will grow and then she tries to monetize because those people wake up pretty quick. If you look at the size of her channel, over 400,000 people, 200,000 of those people probably don't even watch her anymore. Those are the early people. But let's just say, okay, she has 400,000 people. Over 20%, when you do videos, at least 20% of your audience should be watching you because you're not going to reach everybody all the time. And if you don't have, for example, me, if my channel is not getting at least on average 1,000 views or 1,200 views, then I need to do something to re-engage my audience because my analytics are showing me, what people are interested in. If I'm listening to the analytics and I am trying to talk about or bring forth the things that is telling me are valued by my subscribers, they should at least be watching. And like I said, in that 20% threshold. Now, you're not going to have everyone reach 20, and then you'll have some go higher. But the bottom line of it is that's how you should see it. You're right. But I'm gonna be honest with you. People keep saying that to her about brand deals. Quite frankly, I don't think Peach could get a brand deal because the brand has to be okay with associating themselves with her as she is, and I don't think people are. Look how she represents herself. Everybody has bad days. Everybody, but she thinks looking like an idiot, having her hair flying, all those ugly faces, that's her thing. Like she thinks people like that. Girl, I ain't know she was charging no 10 G's. Now she was smoking crack then. Oh Lord, I hope they don't demonetize this one. What you say? She barely got your 33. Yeah. Thank you. Another thing I want to ask you guys about, or another thing I want to talk about, how many of you guys remember the drama with LaTruth and Mrs. LaTruth, aka Brianna? They call her Liana now. But do y'all remember that? I want to mention that briefly just because I tried to do a video on that as well. My last three videos, anytime they yellow flag it, I always wait until they um, rule on it before I post it. So I have three videos pending. They are cut like Lisa. They feel, they act that way. I mean, they are a little overbearing. And then, they be killing me trying to come to people's channels talking trash and telling them what to do and what to say. And who to talk about. I'm like, honey, if you don't go somewhere. Yep. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. Now they have grown recently. They found they're working with a company and they found the way to grow their channel, which they have. But the thing about it is they don't even get 5% of their audience to watch videos. And that is very crazy to me. So their um gosh, their whole system is broken. Yeah, Peach McIntyre does have 7 kids. They do. And honestly, lately, Mimi, they talking a lot and they ain't saying nothing. That's the sad part. They just put up the video that everybody knew was coming. She went into labor early, which I don't even think they mentioned labor in the whole video. Then before that, she did the "Oh my water broke." They're basically going down their list of videos that they do every pregnancy. So that's where they are now. But I wanted to mention Brianna LaTruth for those of you who was waiting on the information. I like I said, I tried to put the video up about her. I think I'm gonna try all of them again with different titles and maybe different thumbs and see if that is the issue. I don't know what's going on, but for some reason they have yellowed all of my last three videos. Was it? Wow. That wow. Wait a minute. I thought I looked at that video. Maybe I didn't look at it then because I didn't see that. Yeah, I didn't see that. I could have sworn I looked at that video. I'm gonna go back and look again though, just because you said that. Because I thought I looked at that video and it was the one about her speaking at some type of engagement. But briefly, I wanted to mention the LaTruth situation. So I covered when Brianna LaTruth was trying to go on Tasha K Live and have a have an interview with Tasha K. Basically, the interview went left because she went from just saying, "Hey, buy me a plane ticket out" to, "Hey, cover everything, including my hotel, 5 star and up, blah blah blah." So it really went crazy. So she decided to not talk to her, and also she realized that the girl was just really trying to ruin her husband's reputation. So fast forward, recently, Mrs. LaTruth, or Brianna, has started dating another guy named Janelle. He's an up and coming actor. She put out that she was taking care of her husband, which wasn't true, but this guy she is taking care of. And I guess because of everything that's going on and because no one believed her about the abuse allegations, she really got angry with her husband and just went into this I hate him, I'm going to try to ruin him mode, right? So, um she went so far as to put his personal tax documents out and dox the guy, put his bank documents out, and honey put out nude photos of him. So, at first, he was upset about it, obviously, but at first he really didn't act on anything. And then fast forward, I guess, he had enough people telling him, honey, you got to do something. Like, because she just kept messing with him and kept messing with him, although she claimed she didn't want him. So what ended up happening was she ended up, he finally went and took her to court, filed the complaint. They went to court, and she was arrested for revenge porn. So she was arrested 3 days ago, and she did pay her bond and get out. So then she goes live again to taunt him for filing the warrant. Like he's supposed to just be okay with being treated like that. So we're pending her going back to court now. She was like, I just took it like a G, blah blah blah, like that's something to be proud of. And so she's saying that he should not have done it. He's basically being a punk for calling the police, and he just wanted her separated from her kids, which is crazy because why would you put news of the dude out there? And then why are you still even on him? You months, 3, 4 months down the road, you got a new guy. You claim you got a reality show coming out. Like, why are you even talking, or even why is he even back in your mind? Like, it's crazy. But I just wanted to mention that because I had said that I wanted to talk about it. I was going to put the information out, but like I said, my videos kind of, I don't know what's going on with them. But at any rate, for those of you who may not, because, and the weird part about it is, although she was arrested, not many people have covered it. Like, not many people have talked about it. Not many um, channels have covered it. Sorry, y'all. My daughter just shocked me. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to go ahead and put that information out here for those. I'm going to update the subject of this video so that people will know that I did cover that here. But let me get back to these comments. You said they scraping the bottom of the barrel, Mimi. Who are we talking about? The Jacksons. They are the bottom of the barrel. And it's so sad because when they do videos with the kids, it is so cute. That's what made people become interested in them in the first place. Is that I know that's why I first started watching them, and then they just kind of went left. Like, got arrogant. The same as Peach. They start feeling themselves because they was making bread, and then just I don't know went left, honey. They need to get it together. I remember asking in one of the videos, do people think that they have the ability to turn their channel around? And, a lot of people said no. Now, me personally, I felt like if they went back to doing what made people interested in the first place, then people probably would go back to watching them, because at the end of the day, we started watching them because they were a family channel, and because that was an interest of ours. We watch family channels, and so that's what they should be doing. Now tell me, no, the kids, you're right, they don't look happy, they look disengaged, and they also look very what's the word, they almost look scared, like they're nervous, they don't know how to act or react around their parents, as if they don't see them very often. Girl, not people under the stairs. No, they're not getting the love that anybody deserves. I mean, what do y'all think about, dang, I was gonna ask about oh, it'll come back to me. I just lost it. Not people under the stairs though. But they look very unhappy. They look very disengaged, and they look like they don't know what they really should be doing. And the fact that they just bring them out for the shorts, because they realize that that is causing their channel to grow. But what they don't understand is, whenever you do shorts on your channel, your shorts have to be related to the long form content that you want people to consume. If you're doing shorts with kids and then your long form content does not include the kids, they're not going to get views there. And then what's going to happen if they do go and watch a few videos and there's no kids, they're going to stop watching altogether. They probably going to unsubscribe. I don't, if you mean the babysitters are the adults parents, I don't think so. Their parents live in Virginia, Lynchburg, Virginia. That's where they're from originally. When they left Virginia and came to Georgia, they came just them two. The parents have come and visited, but yeah, they're definitely not local to the area. So if that's what you mean, yeah, it's not them. I think they have a nanny that they pay, or they may just be in the room in a, like, kind of like Jasmine used to do, and that's what I meant to talk about. That's what I was going to ask you guys about. Um, at one point, Jasmine would have like a baby gate on the door of her twins, and she would have them in the room with the camera so she could see them, but they spend a lot of time in there by themselves. And that may be what these people are doing. You're right. He shows a lot of disrespect to his wife, to be a man who's supposed to be a man of God, number one, and number two, a pastor of all things. He's very disrespectful. He is. Now tell me what you think, and this is gonna be the last thing we talk about tonight. My Jazzy life. For those of you who watch her recently, she just did a video talking about some couple who got arrested on live. Now I don't know anything about the situation. I don't know the people. I know nothing about that. But the fact that she basically turned herself into a reaction channel was so funny to me. It kind of went back to what we was talking about earlier, getting views by any means necessary. So I guess what Jasmine did was feel like, okay, this is a hot topic. I'm going to talk about it because with all of my subscribers, I'm going to get views, which she didn't. But, it just, what do y'all think about that? I never did watch the My Shabby Life videos, and I definitely do not want to, because if, from what the way people talk about her because of that, yeah, I don't even want that in my psyche. Now, I do want to say this. I want to ask this rather. For those of you who did see My Shabby Life and the videos that they put out about her, do you feel that she is the same mother she was at that time, or do you feel that she has improved some? Now I get that she was a young mother, and and sometimes, and at first I was like, well, maybe she was just a young mother and she just made mistakes. But that could not be the case. She could have just been a careless mama. Whatever the case is, do you guys think she's maybe better now? And maybe that was because she was young and stupid, for lack of a better thing to say? Or do you feel that, I mean, that's just who she was and who she is? What do y'all think? Yeah, I believe so, Galatians. So you basically feel that who she was at that time, she still is. That's what I feel like. I feel like she's just trying to do whatever. She's listening to Peach. To be honest with you, she's not really willing to put a whole lot of effort in. Whatever effort that she's putting in, I feel like is what she can do sitting on on her doggone couch. Like to actually put the effort in to go out and be better, she's not willing to do that. I don't think. And because of that, she's kind of it is what it is basically. So, Rose, you don't feel like when it comes to the treatment of the children specifically, y'all don't feel like she has improved any? Now, I remember someone asking me, and I want to address this since we're talking about My Jazzy Life. They asked me because she used to be an influencer, or should I say, she used to collab with my store. My store actually will be back open this in the month of August, guys. So just throwing it out there. But and so they said, well, she was a bad mom. How did you work with her and she was a bad mom? And so my answer to that was number one, I didn't know what type of mother she was. Um, I didn't deal with her in a personal type of situation. So I really didn't have a reference point when it came to her personally. I dealt with her on a business level, and at that time, she was professional. I paid her for a product, she delivered the product. And so, with that being the case, that's kind of, that's what it was. Um, so, I did want to say that because I never actually spoke about that. So the question that they asked was if you would have known, would you have done business with her then? And the thing was, I thought about that, and the fact is, I don't think I had a way to know. I don't think I would have known because at the time I really didn't consume a lot of content when it came to YouTube. So I didn't know anybody who did either. So I don't see how I could have gotten to a point of knowing who she was personally. Now, would I have dealt with a woman who I knew was being abusive to their children? No, I would not have. I mean, you can't compromise on morality and still be at peace with yourself. So if I knew she was a person that was really doing wrong to her kids, I would not have done business with her. Um, I mean, because just like I, did business with her, there were other people out there. So I would have just, kept going and looked for someone different. And yep, that's what I was just saying. If I would have known something like that, I'm sure I would not have. I mean, I love kids. Kids are innocent. You know what I'm saying? Regardless to whether I know her kids or not, they're innocent children. Like, who's okay with someone mistreating children? Like, no. Yeah, that's true. And that's really my situation with her. I mean, it took a long time before I got to the point that I knew anything negative about her, because people said, when the situation first happened that she took my money, people were saying, "Oh well, she's done that to other people before." I didn't know that. I had no clue. When I did do business with her, I used to give her like different tips about different things. Anything that I thought would be useful to her as a mom, I used to tell her. When I used to send stuff to her kids, I mean to her as a influencer for my store, I would send her, because this was kind of during the era of C-19. I would send extra mask and stuff. Like, as a matter of fact, a lot of the ones that you saw her kids wearing on videos, I sent those to her. I mean, that's just the type of person that I was. And I mean, I wasn't getting paid for that. That wasn't a part of it. It was just something extra I was doing to be, helpful or whatever. So that's just the type of person I am. I will never knowingly deal with someone who I think is harmful in any type of way to anybody, especially children. You know what? That's true. Someone mentioned that just today in a video. As a matter of fact, it was Love Lies and Lace Fronts. When I was driving home, I listened to a video that, she was reviewing the video of her talking about that couple that got arrested on live. And she mentioned that she used to babysit Asia's kids while what they had going on was going on, and that she used to go and pick up money, do money runs, and something else she mentioned. Either her or somebody in the comments mentioned, and that's crazy. I mean, it is. So for her to sit here and then the thing is, these people will do selfish things that serve them, but then turn around and want people to have compassion for them when it comes to uh what they got going on. Just like how she mentioned about the child support and something about $600. We need $600. Like, wench, that's that man kids. You don't want him to take care of his kids? Like, that's some sorry shit to me. It really is. And you a sorry individual for feeling that way. Because quiet as is kept, as a woman, you should have been on top of him. Child support shouldn't have to intervene in a man caring for his children. Like, that's something that you guys should already be on top of. And I just think that it's very piss poor of any woman to feel a ways about a man's money going to his children. Is the man in jail? I'm confused. Is he in jail? Because some people say he is, some people say he's not. Now, I know he disappeared. So, I mean, 9 times out of 10, he might be, but I'm just confused. Is the man in jail or not? That's what I want to know. And then why was what's her name? The girlfriend, like, she's slow too. I don't know. I guess she is kind of the norm when it comes to a woman dealing with a man with kids. Like, if you're dealing with a man with kids and they become a part of your life, they become a part of your life. So I guess that's really not a bad thing, her being involved. But the where people had the problem or people felt the ways is, why are you more dedicated to these children than they own mama? That was where things got kind of weird. Like, girl, don't you see how she act like you doing too much? So yeah. But anyway, guys, that's my live for tonight. I just wanted to briefly talk about a few things and also let you guys know where I have been. I'm going to tomorrow try to get it together so he's not in jail. See, that's what I was saying. But they probably um told him basically, look, you out here on social media. You know what? I think people that's on probation, depending on the type of probation, they're not supposed to be engaging on social media because they can't control the people or the ages of the people that they deal with. So a person with a situation like that, I don't think they're supposed to be on social media. Yeah, when Hannah got to be doing more than the mom, yeah, that was too much. It was too much. It really was. But y'all, I am gonna go ahead and end the live here. I thank you guys for coming and coming and talking to me tonight. Mimi, when we gonna see you live, girl? You know, we be going from one house to the next, so the next house need to be yours. So I'm gonna be looking for you over there. And I'm gonna try to put up a video tomorrow, y'all. I am back at home. My friend had surgery on her knee. Everything looks good. Um, with her, I'm back home for a day. Then I'll be headed to my granddaughter's house. So y'all can definitely expect some videos of her. She got her ears pierced today, and mom is a teacher. Will be going back to work, so we're gonna be heading her way in a few days. Thanks, guys. Again, please hit that like if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next one. Like I said, I will definitely be working on some videos going up by tomorrow. Okay, boo. We over here patiently waiting. We ain't going nowhere. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. And I'll see you in the next video.